Okay, you ready?
No.
I know. Now we're going to talk about our teams that we like to root for, that we were hoping for good things, but unfortunately we're disappointed. So we'll start with my alma mater, which is FSU, who came in ranked and they were playing Pitt. This is an ACC game. We got the Florida State Seminoles playing the Panthers. They did play in Tallahassee at FSU. This was a very high scoring game, which I thought was notable. There was points in every single quarter, which really left me even early on like disappointed in the Florida State defense because they should not have even let Pitt get downfield so much to have those opportunities to be able to score. And there is this question of like effort versus execution. I'm kind of leaning more towards like at the end of the day, FSU did not have enough effort to win. And so, in fact, the ranked Seminoles lost 31-34 to Pitt.
This game really, if you score 31 points, you should be able to win a game. And this defense was not able to stop anything really, and Pitt
Mhm.
kind of had their way. And I think it leads to bigger questions on Mike Norvell, his tenure, because now it's been over a year since they've won an ACC game, which I don't think a lot of people realize. But, when the Alabama job came up, he was able to leverage, get a nice contract extension, to try to keep him there. But it's really a where do you go from here kind of moment, because the talent is better than what you had last year and you have more players that are bought in. It comes down to, is Mike Norvell the right coach? He's one of the only coaches that's had multiple 3-game losing streaks. I think there's been like
Mhm.
7 for FSU, if I'm not mistaken,
Mm.
and 3 of those have belonged to Mike Norvell. So it really leads to bigger questions on where does FSU go from here? Because I just think that you're up against a wall, and I think the money is going to be what really keeps him there. But as Penn State's figured out, like the money doesn't matter if you can't move forward.
Right.
So we'll see what happens in this one, but I think this one should not have happened. Florida State should have won that game pretty
I was
easily.
totally expecting them to win that game easily.
But we'll see what Mike Norvell does. But I'm sure they are not happy, and especially after they just put that money into that really nice stadium renovation.
Yes.
Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
So, but my Florida hater side says